Hello, I'm Carla Clayton, and welcome to Wellness Lady TV. I'm Carla Clayton. I'm a certified health coach. I've been in business for over 27 years, helping busy professionals create a healthier life, home, and business, one small step at a time. And today, the topic is which diets work best and which diets don't work. And I think my answer will surprise you. So, first of all, I'm going to say that all diets work initially. None of the diets work if you can't stick to them. So, I'm going to talk about a couple of the most common diets that people are practicing today, such as paleo, keto, low carb. These are the very popular ones: Mediterranean, Weight Watchers. So here's the deal: vegetarianism, vegan. I want to talk about those too. The thing about these diets is the reason that they all work is because initially it's a dramatic change typically for people from what they are eating. And almost all diets talk about eliminating or reducing processed foods, foods that are in boxes and cans and fast foods and restaurants. They also talk a lot about reducing sugar, reducing highly refined foods and flours, wheat, things like that we make baked goods with. And they also talk about reducing those carbs that break down. So, but there's a big difference. We'll talk about the good carbs, bad carbs. But the main thing I want to share with you is pretty much any diet that's out there today will give you short-term results. But why do the diets not work? They don't work because most of them are not sustainable. And some of them just are not really healthy long-term. So I want to talk with you about a couple of things that I see with people that I know, my clients, that is problematic in the area of trying to lose weight. So we know that most people about this time of the year are looking at changing their eating habits. A great many of them are doing it because they want to be healthier. They want to reduce their risk for disease. And I think that is the right reason. The second group of people is they want to look better and maybe they're concerned about their size. That one's a little harder to stick to for your why than truly wanting to make a lifestyle change because of your health. And then the third thing is people want to feel better. They want to have more energy. So again, all of those are possible if you have the proper diet. So I want to talk about some of the problems I see with some of the common diets, whether it be paleo, keto, especially vegetarian and vegan. The problem that I see is while these diets they work and the people that wrote them and studied them and created them have the right intentions, what happens is the food manufacturers, they catch on to the trend and they start making highly processed food with the labels on them: vegetarian, vegan, keto, paleo. And now the problem is you look at those cookies and it says vegan, and now you think cookies are healthy. Don't be fooled. The principal things you need to keep in mind are the closer you eat to nature, the healthier that food is going to be. So a tip that I want to give you is shop around the edges of your grocery store, or even better, go to the farmer's market. What we want to do is we want to focus on lots and lots of plant-based foods, especially vegetables. Half our plate should be made up of vegetables. Then we want to have a small amount of complex carbohydrates. So I'm not a big fan of diets that recommend that you cut out all carbs, because we actually need some. that is where we're finding our B vitamins, we're finding our fibers. And so we need complex carbs. These are whole grains. And the thing about whole grains is these are going to help you to stay full. They're going to also help stabilize your blood sugar. And that's really important. Now, simple carbs, those are the ones we need to reduce and have less of, because those spike our blood sugar. And those we tend to get quick energy from, but then we drop, our blood sugar drops, then we crave more. Okay, those are the ones that are highly addictive. And then the third thing is we need a good protein source. So lean meats like chicken and fish, these are good things to do. We want to really reduce the red meat consumption, because we do know that that does have an impact on our heart health. Now, what if you don't want to eat animal proteins? That's okay. You do need that other part of your plate. That third part is to have some plant-based protein. You can substitute with a protein supplement, or you can use other plant-based proteins to fill that in, like legumes. So this is what I want to talk with you about, is why diets don't work. Okay. The reason they don't work is most people cannot sustain the changes that are required over a long period of time. Secondly, most people get discouraged if they don't get rapid weight loss, because their expectations are so much greater than reality. So I want to get some perspective around that. When we're going on a healthy weight loss journey, we want to lose no more than 1 to 2 pounds a week on a sustainable basis. So that is to ensure that we're doing the right things for our health. We're getting the right nutrients because we're eating all the food groups we need to be eating, getting all of that, but also that we just want to make sure that we can sustain these changes. So with my clients that I work with, we start with making a couple of changes at a time that are sustainable, develop those habits that we can sustain, and then gradually add on more habits. Because we know that truly the best way to lose weight and keep it off is to change our habits. Once we've changed those habits and made them our lifestyle changes, now we're set up for success. So I want to share a story with you of one of my clients and friends who started her journey about 2 years ago. And she reached out to one of the people on our team that was a friend of hers and said, hey, I'm ready to make these lifestyle changes. She is a female who's in her 60s. She had had a couple of surgeries. She was unable to do exercise at the time. So she wanted to focus on what she could do for nutrition to help build her health up and to help her to manage her weight. So she started making these simple changes. And I have a program that I work with my clients on. And so she embraced the program and made small changes over time, a few new changes every month, and was able and has been able to sustain that for over 2 years. She just came back from her doctor's and got a great report that all of her blood work, her nutritional levels, everything, cholesterol, everything is perfect. She was able to, he took her off of medications for asthma because that cleared up. When you reduce inflammation, you remove some toxins from your home. That's part of our program. Then amazing things can happen with the breathing, as well as helping with the immune system. And then we also noticed that her cholesterol came down, and the doctor took her off cholesterol medications, which is huge. She has no medications now. Now she's actually exercising, and I just saw that she went on a hike with her friends, a very strenuous hike. She looks and feels amazing, and she's reduced her risk factors for a lot of diseases. I mean, if that's the kind of results that you're looking for, then that's what I want to encourage you is these diets, yeah, they'll give you some short-term results. But what you really are looking for is a lifestyle change and to change your habits. And typically, most people need some support, accountability, and they need a good program to follow. So I want to recommend to you, if you want to learn more about how you can work with me on reaching your goals, then I want to encourage you to send me a message, text me, hop over to my website, wellnesslady.com. Check it out. I've got some free books on 7 ways to lose weight, all different kinds of resources for you. I want to invite you to join my Get Healthy community on Facebook, where we share tips and tricks and recipes and all kinds of ideas to help you create these lifestyle habits that are sustainable. I want to thank you so much for watching today's Wellness Lady TV. I would love to hear from you. I'd like to know your takeaways. If you could share them in the comments, it would really mean a lot to me. Also, I would encourage you to like my page, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next episodes. And by all means, if you found this content valuable, inspirational, would you please share it? Share it on your wall, on your Facebook, or in an email, and let people get to hear this message. Again, thank you from my heart for watching today. Have an awesome and amazing day.